So what's up, kings? Welcome back, guys. Welcome back to my channel, the Manhood Club. And in this video I'm going to be talking about that what should be your life's purpose as a young man. As a young man, what you should be chasing in your life to make your life meaningful and to live a life of contentment and happiness and fulfillment. And the reason why I am making this video is that what I have observed these days, that most of the young men are not clear about what should be the purpose of their lives. And you know what, few months back I was also a man, I was also a young man just like this, who didn't know that what should be the purpose of my life. But I finally cracked the code. I have finally understood that what should every young man chase, and like what should be the purpose of every single young man who is in his 20s or maybe in his teenage years, or it doesn't matter what your age is, to be very specific. What should be your life's purpose? I will give you an ultimate clarity on this question in this video. So please watch this video till the very end, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel already, subscribe to my channel, press that notification bell icon. Do write your reviews about this video in the comment section, and smash that like button also, and share this video with other young fellow men so that we can help more and more young men. So without any further delay, let's start the video. So what we are noticing these days, that as I said, that most of the young men are not clear with the purpose of their life. They don't know what to do, they don't know what career to choose, they don't know, like they are confused with so many options, like because in today's world, in today's time, we don't have proper guidance for young men, proper guidance for masculinity. Like we don't have good male figures, we don't have great father figures in our home, we have a toxic education system, and all this bull crap of modernity crushing manliness, and like blaming men and patriarchy and all this kind of things, and modern day toxic habits, modern day absolutely garbage habits in which young men are involving these days, like eating junk food, not exercising, not sleeping well, not meditating, watching Pornhub and just jerking off all the day. All these habits are leading young men into a endless cycle of depression, anxiety and overthinking, and that's what is leading to brain fog in their minds. And due to this brain fog, they are constantly confused about what to do in their life. Like should they quit their job, for just for example, should they quit for their jobs, should they opt for a different career, should they start business? Like there are hundreds of questions constantly bombarding in young men minds, because their mind is not clear. They don't have clear structured guidance about how to lead the life. So I'm gonna make your life easy in this video, and so like let me just drop the gem, let me just straight away give the answer about what should every young man be chasing in his 20s, in his 30s, no matter what his age is, what you should be chasing in your life, what your life's ultimate purpose should be as a man. And the answer is, actually the answer are two things, and those are victory and freedom. Yes, you heard it right, and let me explain what I mean by these two words. See, as a young man, the only two things which you should be focusing on are victory and freedom. And what do I mean by victory and freedom? See, if you deeply analyze through the history, if you deeply analyze the civilizations, all the civilizations, all the kingdoms, all the great generals, commanders, kings in the past, in the history, you will notice that if you talk about the evolution of man, if you talk about the inherent nature of a man, you will find two things very common across every civilization in the world, across every kingdom, across every point on the timeline of history. And these two things are, as I said, victory and freedom. Men want to conquer, men want to win, and men want to free. Men want to be free. Men don't like slavery. And that is why, this is the reason why you feel depressed in your 9 to 5 job. This is the reason why you don't like your 9 to 5 job, why you don't like that stressful job which is constantly making you irritated, which is constantly making you sleep deprived, which is constantly making you a frustrated person. And this is the reason why you don't like listening to someone else's orders. And this is why there is a there is like there is like a deep down thought in every man's heart that he wants to be free. Every single man, if you just go out on the street, and if you just go and ask any single man what do he what do he needs in his life, no matter in which country you are standing in, no matter whom you are talking to, regardless of his skin color, regardless of his religion, regardless of the country in which he is standing, he will tell you that he wants to be free. And this is the inherent masculine trait, this is the inherent masculine instinct every man has: freedom and victory. So I have explained the freedom part. Let me come to the victory part. What do I mean by victory? If you just go and see what history tells you, if you just go and see how men used to be in history times, like in past times, they were kings, they were marching through the territories of different kingdoms, they were slaughtering the heads, they were chopping the heads of enemies, and they were conquering lands, they were conquering areas, they were making new slaves, they were making they were expanding their kingdoms. And you know what, there is a scientific research. If you just go and if you just Google it, there's a scientific research that winning boosts a man's testosterone. And it's true. If you make some difficult goal and if you achieve it, you know what, your testosterone level rises up, your testosterone spikes. And this is why men like to win, this is what men like victory. And if it wasn't like this, then why do you think that Romans were making weapons out of random steels and random irons, and just riding their horses and just plundering the battlefields and chopping the heads of their enemies and conquering the castles and making women slaves, and acquiring the businesses and plundering the Rome Colosseum and all these kind of things? Why was Alexander the Great marching and taking up 90% of the world? Why were Mongols, Genghis Khan conquering the world? Like, why were Turks fighting? Why British conquered most of the earth? Because men like to win, men like victory, men like freedom, and victory breeds freedom. If you win, if you are the topmost alpha, if you win in your life, you know what, you are free. If you win in your life, you are like a leader, you are like a king, you can do whatever the fuck you want. And that's what you should be chasing in your life. This is why I gave a prologue about this. This is why I explained the context about what do I mean by victory and freedom, because I wanted to make the meaning, the purpose of these two words very clear in your head, that why you should be chasing victory and freedom, and how can we implement this advice in our current life situation, in our modern day. See, as a young man, you should be just stop people make it so confusing that you should do this, you should do that, you should be an entrepreneur, you should be a job person, you should leave everything else and just be a hippie and go in a jungle and braid your hairs and roam naked, and you should be like a monk sitting on a hill, and you should be meditating like this, or you should be this, you should be that. There are endless options, and this is why most young men are confused because they don't know what's their, like, what is the ultimate purpose of their life, what's like, what is that thing which is the most close to their inherent nature. And as I told, that victory and freedom are the two most common thing which are common in every single man. So in today's life, in modern day life, you should be chasing victory and freedom. And what do I mean by victory and freedom? Like, you should be aspiring to become a free man. You should be aspiring to become a man who is a total in charge of his life, who should who can go wherever he want, whenever he want, who can eat whatever, who can afford to live wherever, like basically he can live the life on his own terms, on his own terms and conditions. And this includes freedom from your 9 to 5 jobs. This includes making a sustainable income outside of your 9 to 5 job. This includes being being a perfect man in all aspects of life, be it your dating. If you want to date, that is a personal choice, because it depends on person to person. Like, some people don't want to date, some people just want to get married and have kids, and I don't have any problem with that. Some people want to be a playboy kind of guy. They just want to keep rotating girls. Some people just don't want to date, and I'm cool with that. But you should be very clear with your own purpose, with your own desires, and with your own needs. If you don't want girls, if you don't want to date, it's okay. But I'm saying you that what victory means, what freedom means as a young man in today's time, that you should be in charge of your own life. You should be the best man in all the areas of your life, be it physically, be it financially, be it emotionally, be it mentally, be it spiritually. Like, you just name any field, you should be the master of your own life. And what do I mean by it? That you should be in a good shape. Like, if you are a millionaire but you are a fat fuck, what's the point of that? Like, you should be in a good shape. You should be exercising regularly and building your body and getting that shape, because it makes you feel confident. And when you are physically fit, when you are in a good physical shape, then you should focus on your mental health. Like, parallelly, you should focus on your mental health. You can do meditation, you can do any kind of mental health exercise. You should be getting good sleep, good amount of sleep. You should not be sleep deprived. You should be maintaining your schedule. You should be reading good books, so just you can put on good thoughts in your mind, and you can ensure your mental health. And the most important area of freedom is financial freedom. Like, as a man, if I talk about freedom, 90% of your problems, 90% of freedom can be achieved by a single thing, that is money. Look, I don't say that money is everything, that all these kind of things, that money can buy everything, and all these kind of bullshit things materialistic people say. I don't think, because I know, you know what, there are things which are like, which money can't buy, and there are things which have their own value, like your relationships with your wife, your relationship with your girlfriend, your relationship with your friends, your relationship with your families. These all are the things which cannot be buy on the basis of money, which you cannot just go and purchase from some market. These things require time, these things requires dedication. Like, you need dedication, like you need investment, time and energy to put into your relationships, to make your relationships better with your wife, with your kids, with your families, with your friends, with your relatives. All these kind of things you need time to put in. You just can't be a millionaire and suddenly your wife will respect you, and suddenly your parents, like your relationship with your parents, your relationship with your small brother or your small sister will get better just because now you are rich. It won't be like that. But as a matter of fact, when people say me that money cannot buy everything, I just reply that poverty can't buy anything. Like, if money cannot buy everything, then poverty can buy nothing. Poverty just can't buy anything. And poverty is the biggest curse for any person. Poverty is the worst thing which can happen to you as a man. So this should be the number one target of every single young man, to make more and more money, at least the money which can give him freedom from his 9 to 5 slavery, from his slavery from these corporate jobs, and like a very say depressing kind of routine. Just get up and get ready and go to job and commute to that place, and be, like just be stressful all the day, being sleep deprived, and like just you're getting an orders from a fat fuck, like a depressed beer belly boss. You don't want all these kind of things. You want to live free, you want to explore the world, you want to travel the world, you want to make the money, you want to take your friends, your families, your wife, your girlfriend to the best destinations in this world. You want to drive that sports car, you want to live in that luxury villa. And if you want these kind of things, and I'm not saying you that for achieving this you have to be a millionaire or you have to be a multimillionaire. Yeah, like you can achieve, like you can aim for that. Like if you are aiming that you want to be a multimillionaire, you want to be a billionaire or even a multi-billionaire, it's cool, it's okay. But all I am saying that is, you don't need even $1 million to live a life like this. You can be making a lot lesser than $1 million per year, and still you can be living all these life. You just want to figure out that how you can replace your full-time job, how you can replace how you can make money, sufficient money to sustain your lifestyle and to support your desires and whatever you want to do in your life, by anywhere in the world, like wherever you are, in Thailand, in India, in Pakistan, in New Zealand, in Australia, to all the way to Southern America, and to Caribbean islands. No matter where you are, if you can find out a way, if you can find out the secret to make money from anywhere in this world, which is quite possible. I'm not saying that this is easy, but it is quite possible, and there are few simple steps which you need to take in order to do this, in order to make this happen. It's quite possible in today's life of online, internet, and all these kind of things. And if you want me to cover that how you can achieve this, how you can be a man like this, who can earn from anywhere, who can travel anytime, who can eat anything, who can be anywhere in the world and still can earn dollars, still can get cash coming into his bank accounts, then just drop your comments, and I'll make sure that I'll bring a video on these topics. Actually, I want to make a video series on all these kind of topics, that how you can be location independent, how you can be time independent, and you can be living your dream life. You can be like the life you want, in the way you want, wherever you want, and like however you want. So in the conclusion of this video, I just want to say that stop obsessing over finding the purpose of your life, and stop thinking that, oh, I should do this, I should do that, and be confused by hundreds and hundreds of the opinions on internet or from the people in your real life. Just chill out, bro. Your purpose should, like as I told you, the only purpose in your life, the only goal you should be making in your life as a young man is to be financially free, is to be and if you want to be more in a more generalized way, if I have to put it in more generalized way, then I will say that two things: victory and freedom. You should be winning in your life, and winning in every aspect of your life, physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, all these spheres. You should be winning in your life. And number two, you should be free, and by free you should be financially free, to be specific. So let me know if you want to know more on this topic. If you want me to cover more videos on this topic, just let me know in the comment section, and I will make fresh videos on this topic. Till then, keep grinding, keep hustling, kings. Goodbye. Love you all.